My boy my boy Tony and I were just talking about how at the beginning of this prep I was running Test, Sus, and Primo. Just cruising at a dose of 500 each. Did it help me maintain my muscle mass? Did I look super crispy? I don't think so, not yet. So, second part of the program starting at 8 weeks out. And that is today, motherfuckers. It's a drag. Just gonna jump right into it, starting the workout with a nice juicy scoop fucking shot of juicy ass fucking huge isolate. You gotta get in 5 proteins a day. So, all right, add some EAAs because can't have too much protein. Awesome thing though, because I'm on prep, I eat 1 scoop of this and that's all my carbs for the day. I have about negative 25 carbs that I'm allowed each day. Excuse me. Fuck did I do this? And then more gear. Sponsored by Huge Subs. I'm starting off with chest press instead of dumbbell presses today because I feel like a set cunt. Right now I'm hitting 21 reps. Because that's actually the secret number for hypertrophy. The thing that sucks about this though is it's fucking painful. Yo, lots of fucking sour strips, cause I need it. And chill. Just don't tell coach. Sometimes you just need it for the gym performance, you know? Sometimes gym performance comes first because that is gonna dictate how much muscle I preserve. So it's all in the plan. So an important thing that Tony and I were talking about is that basically when you're in gear, right, there could be a whole synergistic like effect that happens with a bunch of different compounds that you add together. And that's why when you see a lot of these preps that bodybuilders do, they have a fuck ton of compounds in there. It looks like a fucking sandwich stack of fucking McGangbang with a double in a fucking McChicken sliced together with both on both sides. And you basically have like Trenace, Mastrol, and Winnie, Hanavar, Glenn, Ben, Tren, Hen. The thing is, a lot of people think that you need to run like 2-3 grams to look fucking crazy, but these big ass open bodybuilders, the reason they're so big is because they've been running gear at least reasonable doses while getting the blood work done for like a decade or a lot of years. All right, exercise number 2, the juiciest exercise. 20 reps, 4 sets, the butterfly press. If I don't get 20 reps, that's an hour extra of cardio. So the cool thing about this is I came off of cycle for like 10 weeks before I started, which is why I looked extra natty 6 weeks ago. Test Primo was basically what I ran the whole pull. Most of you guys already understand. It's no trend, but it's way better on your lipids and a lot of other things. It does seem like I've gained 15 pounds, like from 173 to about 188. It looks very comparable in leanness. I don't know, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated with what my weight is when I go on stage. I hope I don't end up fucking walking on stage at like 175. That would suck. Drop finisher set. So now that we're 8 weeks out, the new cycle Coach has me running is tread. All right, guys, so I had to step out because that shit got loud as fuck. But freaking vlogging, I look like a. All right, so got my camera on top of someone's car on the edge, so we're about to risk my life savings. The cycle for 8 weeks out. Don't normally like to transparently talk about this because people will follow your cycle and try to look like you. Obviously, we all respond different. So the cycle for 8 weeks out is now, we're throwing away Primo and we are adding Mass P and Vartrosh, which I got from Transcend. Trosh basically means melts in your gums, helps bypass the liver. Proviron, Clen, and then Trenase. And so, craziest thing, I've never taken Tren before. Told my coach that I never ever wanted to take Tren. I've decided that I never even wanted to do it. Thought I was too fucking good for Tren. Like, oh man, like, I'll be that bodybuilder that never needs Tren because I'm so fucking sick. I still don't want to take it just because of the psychological disadvantages. So I actually just had a podcast with Togi, and it was an interesting one because I think a lot of people asked us to get on the podcast together because they knew that we had very differing views. Like, you know, if you guys know Togi, then you know how he is. He did say that he took literally only 80 milligrams of Trenase a week, where all the other gear he took like bigger doses and everything. And dude fucking fucked up his mental health, man. On 80 milligrams. We got people that are taking like 500 milligrams of Tren a week. That shit's crazy. And so I even talked with one of my buddies, Tony, from Zoo, that's like incredibly knowledgeable, that I talked about earlier. And basically, it seems that a lot of the experts these days, and a lot of the people and coaches that are experienced in the industry, have noticed that you really don't need any more than 50 to 100 milligrams of Trenase a week for utilizing Tren's special function of reducing and inhibiting catabolism as much as possible. So if you're like taking Tren just to look absolutely sick from the cosmetic effect, then yeah, some guys are probably going to take more. But if you're trying to use Tren for what it's like, the function that it's special for, which is reducing catabolism, seems like you really don't need very much more than 50 to 100 milligrams. Unfortunately, this is the program that the coach has me going through right now. Obviously, this is my first pro show, so this is going to be the biggest cycle I've ever ran in my entire life, which is why I thought I would share some of it with you guys, because it's intimidating for me, and this is an experiment, and I want to talk about it with you guys. And Proviron, hopefully it's going to make me feel more horny. Hopefully it's going to get me have more free test. Lucky thing about it, it's not as liver toxic, but it will kind of like make you look a little bit crispier. Help me look a little crispy, wispy, Freddy Krueger. And Vartrosh, I think supposedly is just supposed to help me avoid catabolism. The clenbuterol is obviously going to help increase my metabolism. It's going to help increase the fat loss. My heart rate's going to go up. It's basically, it's a stimulant. So this is something I haven't never taken Clen before. And then obviously Mass P, DHC derived, is going to get me even crispier. So that's probably going to be a run all the way till the week before the show. And there's a bunch of coaches, especially coaches such as Milos, who will support removing injectables before the show so you can reduce inflammation. Because a lot of these guys, you know, you're injecting all these oils, you don't know what's in it sometimes, and that shit can cause inflammation. And Tony and I were discussing that, like, these bodybuilders, when they go on stage, you can sometimes tell some of the ones that are inflamed, like they look a little bit more watery on the outside. So if you remove the injectables, it seems that there's a higher chance of them looking less watery when they step on stage. And then obviously you're not going to have some injectable fucking injection sites and stuff that'll also dock you points off, like Eric, good old Eric Janicki. He, in his last show, he could have got first place, but they said that there was just one bad injection site in his glute, and it just really fucked him over, so that would suck. And I decided I wanted to continue on this little scheme of trying not to do Trenase, but Larry Wheels actually came up to me in the gym, we were talking in the gym about like his prep and everything like a few weeks ago, and hopefully this is information that I can share with people. I believe it is, because he's so open, but if not, if I die by Larry Wheels someday, then you guys know why. Man probably threw a 1,000-pound
barbell. I told Larry, hey Larry, so I don't ever want to take tren. Don't ever want to take tren Ace. That's one thing I want to avoid. And he's like, you can definitely avoid it. Obviously, it's literally like not the best substance that you could take. But when and I'm quoting Larry, took tren for just 1 week to 2 weeks before my big PR and before my prep, it gave me the strength I needed to increase by that much. And it gave me that crispy look. Like, it really helped complete the look. Just 1-2 weeks. That's it. When he told me that was a little bit appealing. Because I'm like, I really don't want to run it for that long, because I don't want to be fucking trying to rip myself out of my fucking own skin and be literally psycho, like a fucking man on his period. Shit. Like, punching holes through walls and crying on the couch on the fucking corner for absolutely no reason. I don't want to do that. So I told the coach no, I wasn't going to do tren, and he said, okay, we'll come off of it. And the plan was to do 150, but I believe if I do jump on it at all, I'll keep it between 50 to 100 micrograms or milligrams. Honestly, it's just going to be for the purpose of experimentation, because it's the first time I've ever run tren, and I'll keep you guys updated with how it goes. Because I gave you guys a rundown on the sauce, you gotta fucking get a rundown on the shit that's even more important. That's all the drugs you gotta take with the drugs. It's all the medications you gotta take with the gear to make sure that you don't die. And then if you want to move on to medications, telmisartan for your blood pressure, ezetimibe for your cholesterol. There's other options, obviously. There's a big variety of ARBs, and there's also beta blockers, but normally people will prefer ARBs over beta blockers. It's a long story. Get your blood pressure checked regularly. Get your blood sugar checked, especially if you're running anything related to GH, cretagogues, GH increasers, or GH itself. Do your cardio, because it's fucking so important for your heart, and you shouldn't just be taking medications to literally cover up what you should be doing with cardio in the first place. The medications should be on top of the cardio, which sucks, and that's what makes bodybuilding even harder, because then you got to do fucking another 30 minutes of cardio extra after your lift, 30 fucking minutes of cardio fast in the morning, whatever, all these things. Eat all your good fats. Take fucking 10 fish oils. You don't gotta take 10 fish oils. Vigorous Steve takes 6 fish oils. Fish oils, good, just fish oils. Now, add on top of your ancillaries, you also have citrus bergamot for your cholesterol. You also have astragalus root for your kidneys, tudka for your liver, NIC on top of the tudka. Fucking assortment of other supplements such as red yeast rice, even though that's not normally as staple as something in like citrus bergamot. Then you also want some fucking glutathione. That shit's fucking gas. Honestly, for any bodybuilders, I've noticed in all the biggest programs, they always want you to get even 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 grams IV'd of glutathione within every 3 to 5 weeks. So I have an injectable glutathione, so I don't have to go all the way to an IV clinic, and that's nice. And my injectable glutathione is like a pain-free injectable from Transcend. So fucking clutch. Shameless plug, because I love it, because I use it. Otherwise, you guys got to go to an IV, or you guys got to get a painful ass shot, and that sucks. But glutathione as an injection, if you guys actually respect bodybuilding, you're not one of those small ass skinny dudes that are like, oh, I'm so fucking good because I'm 100% natty and I don't even take creatine, then fucking they can fuck off. But then you understand that glutathione is actually incredibly fucking efficacious for your health. Super great for people who want to stay healthy in their immune system. Fucking biohacking. It's fucking glutathione. It's the strongest antioxidant in your body. So haven't gotten clean yet. I'm going to start that soon. I do feel like I'm starting to get drier already, but I know that I'm going to get even drier now that the second half or second portion of the entire prep has already started. And I'm fucking excited for it, dude, because I haven't been this shredded lean for a show since 2019. 5 years. Keep you logged with my weight. Keep you guys logged with the vlogs. And if you guys want to watch the podcast with Togi, you guys fucking should, because it'll be out in a week and a half, and that's just going to be dope, because we were arguing a little bit about gear and how it affects the youth. So some interesting stuff, because Greg Doucette likes to shit on this subject a lot. Obviously, all of these gears are going to be a little bit more dryers. That's why we threw out the Primo is kind of a dryer. It does keep you full, but Primo is not really that strong when it comes to someone that's considering a prep. That's why most people and most big bodybuilders will use Primo during their bulk, and maybe some will use it for prep, just like I did in the long-term portion. But it's not really one of the big components that you use towards the end of prep as you get really, really lean. Normally, people switch over to something like Mass B. fucking Winstrol. Fucking some people will do halo testing. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Obviously people do trend because that shit gets you a fucking dice. Coaches will also normally have you guys do something like add like in Aromacin and then maybe like Novadex. Right now, coach has me running 20 milligrams of Novadex every other day. That's for your nipples, and it also helps block estrogen in general. And some bodybuilders have noticed that even though it's not like Aromacin, it doesn't actually lower your estrogen, it does seem to make you look a little bit crispier for some reason. Couldn't explain it why. Just kind of like bodybuilding bro science evidence from coaches over the years. If they've seen it, it's not like they have any credible science papers on people doing bodybuilding. Nobody has any credible science papers on fucking enhanced bodybuilding clients.
Last chest workout of the day. Dips. Oh, going for as many reps as possible. Feet forward. Ooh, yeah. Lower chest circulation. Stretch. Learned this from Dr. Mike, and it sucks. First tricep exercise is the exercise. Shit. This is the tricep push down machine with the little balls and handles. Fucking sus. But it's one of my favorites. And it's cool to see a lot of like pro bodybuilders do this too because it's just so juicy. I'm going for 16 to 20 reps. Last exercise, overhead tricep extension, fucking machine. This shit's like a fucking transformer, it's so sick. Four sets, 16 to 20 reps. All right. I'm just saying that I ate 100 grams of carbs for yesterday's rest day, so. This is more than just sick only drop that's dropping this 25th. Hard. This is like some skull short shorts. That shit. This is the New Jerseys. They're tight. I like the crop because this is a double XL. So like I like it when it's super fitted, but and the shit goes hard. I have been here for fucking 3 hours, so I have to take another scoop of isolate. I should have been home to eat my chicken breast by now. So honestly, gear's fun and all, but to be honest, my philosophy is if you're gonna run tons of gear, you gotta get something valuable out of it. You gotta get something fucking valuable out of it, dude. Or you're probably gonna, say that you're like 2024 right now, say that you're 20 years old, and then it's 2034, 10 years from now. And you'll look back on your 20s and be like, damn, I fucking wish I looked like that. Maybe you might not, but more times than not that happens.
if you really wanted to get fucking yoked, which is chill, because I did it, so I can't judge anybody. Honestly, it's kind of sick. I don't regret anything, but I had value that came out of it because I was lucky, you know? You just gotta have some good shit come out of it. Like, at least make some money or something, you know? Like, I hate to sound shallow, but like, you know it, I know it. Like, we all fucking work to better ourselves. Why not use this as a way for you to like build a sustainable living for your future family? Something, I don't know, anything. Or even like just winning a competition because you find value in competitiveness and being the best. And you love sport. That's the reason why I do it. And I wasn't good enough for tennis. I'll be real, I wasn't good enough for skateboarding. Parents told me I wasn't good enough to be a musician, even though I played 8 instruments and sang, and it was literally my childhood life. But I loved bodybuilding. And I was like, I don't care what anybody says, I don't care what my parents say. I'm gonna bodybuild, and I'm gonna get to the Olympia someday. Make some value, baby. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Oh shit. Peptides is just BPC for my wrist. And probably improves healing just a little bit. And then the other thing is the injectable L-carnitine that coach wants me to start, but I haven't started yet, that I got from Transcend. And my boy Tony and a couple others that have done it before said they don't feel anything when they inject L-carnitine. They sure do notice more fat burning. Transcend link is in the bio. If you guys are needing an HRT, want a medical provider or someone to help you with that. And they got a lot of medical professional analysis and experts to help you. And they've supported a lot of Olympian athletes like Phil Heath, Jeremy Buendia, Thor Bjornsson, a bunch of fucking legends. So that's why I use them. That's why I love them. And using my link helps me out too. So link is in the description. Code now for your Young LA. Code now for your supplements. I fucking love you guys.